my course when the Gojek driver asked me where my school is and what grade I am. I answered that I'm a homeschooler. By the time the Gojek driver asked me other several things about homeschooler, just like how I study and who will be my teacher and where's my class and all the things like that. Maybe that was just because he didn't know anything about homeschooling, but I still feel uncomfortable by being interrogated by the Gojek driver about how I study and what subject I learn and things like that. Just from a simple question like where my school is, the answers grow into who be my teacher and how I could work in the future if I didn't go to school and things like that. Maybe you didn't know why I'm a little bit frustrated by interrogated about school things, but I will tell you a little story. You are a student and you're just going home from school after having a bad day. Your teacher is angry at you. You had a pile of homeworks and your friend is also mad at you. And the first thing you just want to do when you go home is just taking a nap, relax, or just playing with your phone. Maybe you could do all of the dreams which you had dreamed all the way home if your mother didn't came. Because your mother came into you and said, hey, how your school and how your homeworks and how your teacher and all the school things you hate. Then, by that point, you feel very angry because all of your daydreams had been distracted by your mother's questions. That story was feel the same like my feeling when I've been interrogated about school. But that story wasn't a perfect fit for me because I'm a homeschooler while the kid which I told is a student who are tired by homeworks. While then, let's get back to my problem. Being questioned is the most big problem I had as a homeschooler. People around me who didn't know about homeschooling will always try to ask me how I study and who will be my teacher. And I didn't feel angry if they only asked things like that, but some of their opinion about homeschooling and homeschoolers make me mad, just like homeschooler didn't have aspirations and they didn't as clever as the students and they didn't have any good ideas as good as the students who work in school. Well, once these questions make me feel very mad, and just then some girls also bullied me because I'm a homeschooling children and not a student like that. I didn't know why they bullied me because I didn't learn in the same way they are. And sometimes I just feel that why I'm not born to be a student just like them? Why I just born to be a homeschooler and not a normal student so I could enjoy my life and could go around without anyone who questioned me about homeschooler and studying and teachers and things like that. I know that once in his era, John Holt was more questioned about homeschooling and how he worked on with homeschoolers because he is the first one who homeschooled his children, while I am maybe the 100th one or the 1000th one. But he's the father of homeschooling movement and a big man, but I'm only a little girl. Well, just in time, in 2015, I go to a homeschooling community called Vesper. There, for the first time, I met many other children and also their parents who were homeschoolers and homeschool childs and parents who know about homeschooling. There are no one who questioned me about studying and teachers and classrooms and things like that. We all play together and we all learn together, and it's the first time I noticed that I'm not the only one who are homeschooled in Indonesia. Just then, when I came home, my mother created a homeschooler community called Seduluran Homeschooling Surabaya. There, I also meet other homeschooling kids, and I feel that now I have friends around me, and I'm not the only one who are homeschooled in Surabaya. I also attend another community, and it was the Charlotte Mason community. There's where I feel happiest because there the children were learning in the same method with me, and we're just like kids in the same classroom, and we'll talk together and feeling happy together and playing together. And this community really changed me from a shy girl into a respectful socialist one. Well, but let me tell you one thing. The sum of the people in this photo maybe is big, but the sum of the homeschooler in Indonesia is more bigger than the sum of the people in this photo. Okay, even though now I feel a little bit more contented than ever about enjoying the homeschool life, there are still many other questions who came to me. One even sounds very weird. They say that homeschooler cannot reach success just because they didn't learn at school and learning in the same method the students do. Well, I think it's a very big no. Because Billie Eilish, the talented singer who won the Grammy Awards 2020, did homeschooled by her mom by young age, not because she's busy, but because her mom homeschooled her and she enjoyed her life, and just like that. Not only Eilish, my friend Leonardo make his own fashion show in Jakarta when he's only 12 years old. Wasn't that great? Okay, let me tell you one fact that I'm not like Justin Bieber, Selena Gomez, Dakota Fanning, and all of the other celebrities who are homeschooled just because they are busy. Well, they are still wanted to learning the things and subjects which they had learned in school before they were busy with concert tours, films, and magazines and all kinds of things like that. So they attend on homeschooling, a very flexible way to learn when you couldn't stay in just one place. But now I'm not homeschooled just because I'm busy. I'm not homeschooled because I got kicked out of school. And I'm not homeschooled because my parents didn't afford school for me. But I'm homeschooled because I wanted, and that's the statement I prefer. There are many people who didn't feel contented with the statement they choose. Well, I ask you, do you feel contented with the statement you choose? The answer is in your heart. Thank you.